And whether it's simulating an active battleground or monitoring the movements of a patient with cerebral palsy, members of the military and medical doctors have something in common. They want to use computers to find out exactly how people move. Startup Organic Motion has developed software that allows computers to track human motion. The company has already raised $10 million. Organic Motion's founder and CEO, Andrew Chesnock, joins us now from New York. Andrew, welcome to Bloomberg West. So first of all, tell us, what is this software being used for?
Well, first of all, Emily, thank you so much for having me on. Yes, at Organic Motion, we're developing a radical new computer vision software that is going to fundamentally change the way we interact with computers, but also the way we interact with each other. Let me explain. We have the computers turned into this communications tool, the gateway that we use to hook into the human collective, the internet. And the I/O, the input and the output into it, has been the old mouse and keyboard, and we want to change that.
So what is the software, Organic Motion software? What is it actually being used for? What are the applications?
Well, we're kind of a computer vision infrastructure provider. We enable computers to exactly see, using a few cameras, how a person moves in a room. So the idea that a computer that can see can really serve us in completely new ways.
So I see that your software is used for military applications and biotechnology applications. I mean, could this be used in military training for the same kind of mission that took down Osama bin Laden?
Yeah, actually, exactly. Let me use that as an example. So the military approached us with the idea of building something like a holodeck. The idea that you stand in a room with projections all around you so you can see the environment, which is typical from conventional 3D graphics. But since the computer can see you as well, you can really participate in that environment. It's an interesting story when I was reading on the mission on Osama, the idea that they actually rebuilt with brick and mortar the exact facility and trained in that facility. Imagine the cost and the time that takes. If you have this holodeck kind of simulation, if you can get simulation going for individuals, then you can really have a situation where on the fly, dynamically, you can have people immersed in virtual simulation and have individuals take part in it, not the traditional flight simulators or vehicle simulators, but the actual people training and preparing for warfare.
So what do you think is the biggest market or biggest opportunity for you guys? Is it the military or is it something else?
Well, we have a twofold strategy right now. So the military, they do the coolest things right now. They're building large simulation environments, and we're helping them do that. And we're also involved very much in the academic space, the computer vision space. We're releasing computer vision tool sets that allow them to build next-generation products. And ultimately, it all converges on consumer, because what we're building today in the military, tomorrow becomes the next consumer interaction.
What are the applications or implications for consumers? I mean, how could we see this in our everyday lives?
Well, think about it this way. Not only is it going to be the coolest new gaming type of environment where it's very elaborate, where your computer screen, your TV, turns from a TV into a window. You look into the world, but the world looks back at you and looks into your living room, and now you have more of a connection going on. But think of it as, hooking into the rest of the internet, the idea that it's online shopping and you see yourself in a virtual mirror. It knows your size because it can see you. You have a virtual avatar that can be your shopping guide. You drop it in the basket. It really hooks into all the infrastructure that already exists, and that's why we think it's going to be very, very explosive.
Andrew Chesnock, it all sounds very futuristic, very exciting. Organic Motion CEO, thank you so much
Emily,
for joining
thank you.
us.